Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back here with another Madden video. Today what I got for y'all is updating my best middle linebacker tier list in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Now before we do go on ahead and update this tier list, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. I drop daily Madden content just like this, and I'd really like to hit 10K before Madden 23 drops. Could not do that without y'all, so again, I would just greatly appreciate that. And one more thing, we gotta bring back the comment of the day. Today's winner is gonna be my guy, I Go Nutso right here. That I did my thing with the budget squad. Hey man, I do greatly appreciate that. This guy right here left a legendary comment. If you want to go ahead, have a chance to win comment of the day, make sure to leave a comment down below. All right, so for the most part, with a lot of tier lists we covered so far, I've been moving people up and down. To be honest with you, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Some people, it seems like, hate this Tyreek Hill, and I really don't understand why. But yeah, for middle linebackers, the only two I'm kind of like, could maybe move A would be like Ray Lewis and Roquan and A, move A tier down and so on. But for right now, I think it's fine with the middle linebackers we did get dropped. First one we have right here is Mike Singletary. His previous card, when it first came out, was amazing, and this card is no different. So powered up 95 speed on him, has some pretty good excel, change of direction, especially for a linebacker too. You'll notice sometimes middle linebackers actually have very bad change of direction. Very good play rec with that 96 powered up. Also has 91 power moves, so you could play this card at outside linebacker if you wanted to. Use him as a pass rusher slash coverage type of guy. Would have 99 block shed power up, 98 impact blocking, and 98 zone coverage. You could say he will struggle a little bit in man coverage, but I feel like every single linebacker besides like one will struggle for the most part defending the cards we have in MUT right now, right? He's 5'11" too, so he's slightly shorter, I guess. He can get lurker for 1 AP with that field general archetype, has that big hitter trait on yes, and has the bull rush pass rush trait on yes. I just think overall he can really do it all, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put him S tier. Now, I think there is a slight little gap, I would say, in S tier. I think like Luke, Kuechly to Tyreek Hill is probably like the people that I would recommend the most. But yeah, I mean, I still think he's really, really good. And if you run a Bears theme team, potentially having like Singletary and Roquan together is very, very nice. I know Luke does get every single team chem as well. Then we got Dolphins legend right here, Bernardrick Mckinley. This card's awful. This card sucks. 86 speed, way too slow right now. Terrible agility, terrible change of direction, no pass rush, can't hit 90 play rec. Terrible run defense too for like now. Also can't really play a zone. I mean, he's 6'4", but yeah, this card, Bernardrick Mckinley, I'm sorry, man. You're awful. You got to go in that F tier. Now we got Quay Walker right here. So he's going to go ahead and be 92 speed. Pretty decent. Would hit 90 play rec as well, powered up. Not really great change of direction. Again, you can kind of see that trend with the middle linebackers, like I said. 6'1" height. Not really a pass rusher at all. Decent run defense. Would like to see the impact blocking a little bit higher, but 90 block shit is, again, pretty nice. Doesn't quite hit 90 zone, but he's decent. He's okay. I wouldn't recommend, like, again, if I want you guys to use linebackers, I want you guys to use really, really good ones. I think he honestly, he's probably like D. I don't even think he's probably on the level of this Isaiah Simmons right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the D tier. Then we got Myles Jack. Myles Jack is, again, pretty okay. So 94 speed powered up, 6'1" once again. This time he does have some pretty decent change of direction again, though slightly lower given his overall, only 89. I'd like to see that at least in the 90s. Has that 90 play rec, not really much of a pass rusher. I mean, 70 finesse moves isn't like the worst of the worst, I guess. It's not like 30, but it's not really great either. Good block shed and impact blocking, but again, if you could find a way to get this card +1 zone, he's a lot better, because again, that 90 zone threshold. 94 speed, 89 zone. I think he's probably a tier better than Cole. Probably C or B. I think I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B. Yeah, I just don't quite think he's A, given he doesn't have the 90 zone, and someone like Oluokun, who doesn't have the 90 zone but could potentially be like 99 speed on a theme team. That's why he's up in A. But yeah, Myles Jack, he's solid. B tier. I think B tier is a good spot for him. And then we got Christian Kirksey. Again, this card really isn't that great. 6'2" height is pretty good on him, but 92 speed, a little bit slower given the other cards that are dropping. Again, lower change of direction, has that 93 play rec powered up, so pretty good play rec. But again, just doesn't hit 90 zone. He doesn't even hit 80s, so I would say he's worse than Cole Holcomb. I would say he's worse. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead. put him F. I think I'm gonna put him F. Like just looking over the cards that are in D, I don't think he's as good as them. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put Kirksey in the F tier. Now we got a bunch of first round draft picks. First one up right here is gonna be Quay Walker. If you use our linebackers, he's a lot better, but I'm gonna go ahead and base it on how the AI would play with them, right? So he doesn't have a power up, gonna be 94 speed though, which is pretty good. Lower change of direction, again, you see that trend with linebackers. Good play rec though, just doesn't hit 90 zone. Doesn't hit 90 zone, but he's also 6'4". So if you wanted to use our linebacker, he is fine, but not as a user. Like, okay, user linebacker, I'd probably put him like A or even potentially S, given he's 6'4", but non-user, doesn't quite hit the 90 zone. I think him on the same tier as like Myles Jack, that makes sense to me. I think they'll play kind of similarly, you know, like, and again, like him being on the same tier as say Baron Browning, again, makes sense because they have a slightly lower zone coverage, but they are pretty fast. And then we got Devin Lloyd right here, pretty much the same exact issue. He's very similar to Quay Walker. He's a speed point slower. He's 6'3" as well, so an inch shorter. Has a little bit better zone, but again, just doesn't quite hit that 90. Also not the best run defense in the world either, with not hitting 90 block shed. Has a good play rec though. I thought for sure Devin Lloyd was going to have 90 zone. I thought he was one of the better coverage linebackers in the class. I mean, I could be wrong on that. I guess there's a little bit of difference. Like I would put Quay Walker probably maybe top in a B, Devin Lloyd like bottom in the B. But again, I think he's better than every single card in C. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put Devin Lloyd up in that B tier as well. They drop Christian Harris right here with 95 speed. So this is a card right here, completely changes if you want to use him or not. He's probably an A or S tier user middle linebacker, but as like the AI playing with them, not that great. Honestly, he's more of a pass rusher than he is a coverage guy, which I think is a little bit weird because he has 80 finesse moves and he also has every single pass rush trait on yes. And you most of the time with middle linebackers, you always think of all of them as pass coverage guys, right? But no, he's actually a better pass rusher than he is a zone coverage player, which again, I just find kind of interesting. Doesn't have 90 play rec, doesn't even hit 80 zone, but block shed run defense wise, decent pass rush as well. Again, this is someone user linebacker, A or S, but for the AI playing with them, oh, that's tough. That's tough. I think just having 95 speed is good enough for the B tier for sure. But I don't know. I feel like Quay Walker, Devin Lloyd, their AIs are going to play smarter, but I can't put 95 speed linebacker any lower than the B tier. So yeah, if you let his AI play with them, probably going to be more on the C tier level, but I think he's better than everyone in C. So I'm going to go ahead and lean towards the B tier, even if he does have slightly lower zone coverage. We got Nakobe Dean. Have no idea how he fell that far in the draft, but he's kind of a little bit worse, I would say, than all the other people. So 93 speed is decent. Has decent change of direction again for a linebacker. For the most part, all the other linebackers, if they were statted the same, that he would have like 80 change of direction maybe. 6 foot height is decent. Decent finesse moves. Again, not really great though. Also has a pass rush trait on yes, which again, pretty nice. You like to see that, but just doesn't hit 90 zone. He doesn't hit 90 zone. He has good block shed, has good impact blocking. Now, where would I rank him? I honestly think Nakobe Dean, like, I think he's a little bit worse than Devin Lloyd, but again, I don't think it's that much of a drop off to have him a whole tier below. I think he's the worst card we covered in B so far, but he's still pretty decent. And again, I would probably take him over everyone in C. Talk about a card that is literally 1+1 from being S tier and being like Zeus. I'm not gonna lie to you. Troy Anderson has potential to be the best linebacker in the game. 95 speed on him, 6'4" height, 90 play rec, has good not good, but decent change of direction given he's a linebacker, right? Has 89 zone. If it was 90, he'd be S tier for me. And again, slightly lower block shed, good impact blocking. Also has that big hitter trait on yes. So I think for sure Troy Anderson, if you user him as a user linebacker, he's S. But I'm going to go ahead and put him A. Again, he's literally, if you can get +1 zone on him, he's S. Like, he is absolutely amazing. If you run a Falcons theme team, and you want to run linebackers, would highly recommend using this card. And then we got Brian Asamoah right here, 6'1" height, 94 speed. Again, lower change of direction, the trim with linebackers, right? Doesn't hit 90 play rec, doesn't quite hit 90 block shed either, and also doesn't hit 90 zone. So there's a couple issues with the card, but he's a decent pass rusher. Again, 76 isn't like the best, but it's also not like 30, right? Doesn't have any pass rush traits on yes, but he does have that big hitter trait on yes. Really, the weakness on this card is just not hitting 90 zone. That's really it. If he hit 90 zone, he would be a lot better. But yeah, again, like, I don't really think he's that far off of everyone in the B tier. So yeah, he's just like a couple +1s here and there from being like absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to lob him in with like the rest of the rookies. If I were to rank the rookies based on their stats, I'd probably go Quay Walker 1, Lloyd 2, Harris 3, Dean 4, Asamoah 5 in the B tier. So yeah, but again, I feel like it's just like this much. Like there's reasons to run each one of them, especially like if they're on your favorite team. And then we got Chad Muma right here. Chad Muma has 93 speed. He's 6'3", has 90 play rec, has 80 plus zone, doesn't quite hit the 90, but does hit 90 block shed, and his traits are actually awful. Everything's on no, which you don't like to see that. But again, like, I feel like him, Devin Lloyd, there's not that much of a drop off, right? Like they're both, I think he's a little bit taller than Devin Lloyd as well, if I'm remembering correctly. I think he's probably, again, the worst one we've covered in B. I don't think there's enough of a reason to go ahead drop him in the C. So yeah, I think B tier is a good spot for him once again. And then we got Leo Chanel, last draft card right here, and he's going right by everyone else. Because again, he's 6'3" height, he's 94 speed, doesn't quite hit 90 play rec, but hits 90 block shed, doesn't hit 90 zone once again, and his traits are pretty awful too, but he does have the bull rush trait on yes, which I find interesting because he only has 62 power moves, and he has high motor on yes as well. I know I kind of sped through the rookies a little bit, but I find them just so similar, man. Like they're just so similar. It's kind of hard to separate them. Like they all have their strengths and weaknesses, right? For the most part, they're all pretty fast. They just don't hit the 90 zone, so they're really similar to like Jamin Davis, Jerome Baker, Baron Browning. They're pretty much all on that level. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know this card dropped, to be honest with you. I felt like this was definitely a card that flew under the radar a little bit. Dion Jones is amazing. Powered up 97 speed on him. Potentially, if you run like a Falcons team or have some sort of strategy card, I don't know which one it is for linebackers that plus his speed, but you can get him up to 99 speed. Has great change of direction for a linebacker. He's 6'1", and for some reason in my head, I thought Dion Jones was like 5'11". Don't know why. Has 90 plus play rec. Has decent finesse moves. Great run defense. 90 man, 90 zone. The only thing you could kind of say on the card is he doesn't have the big hitter trait on yes, but he's amazing. Love Dion Jones. Love Dion Jones as a linebacker. Again, Falcons team potentially. I would put this card probably, it just depends. If you have a full team, Kuechly's better, but no team, Dion Jones is better. Yeah, Dion Jones, man, he is a problem. I really like him. Then we got Derrick Johnson right here. Derrick Johnson is once again amazing. Powered up 96 speed on him. 99 excel, good change of direction for a linebacker as well. 99 play rec, has good pass rush as well. 99 block shed, 98 impact blocking. The one thing you could say on this card is he'll struggle in man coverage, but again, like I was saying earlier, most of the middle linebackers in the game will, besides like one, and that's going to be the card we cover next. But he does have 99 zone as well. He has that big hitter trait on yes. Doesn't have any pass rush traits on yes, but the stats are good enough that he'll be an effective pass rusher. So you can play him an outside linebacker, you can play him a middle linebacker, 6'3" as well. I really like Derrick Johnson. I think he's, again, one of the better ones in the game. And yeah, he's probably going to go below Jayon Brown, I think. It really depends. I just really like Jayon Brown. So that's probably where I'm going to go ahead and put him. Now for the last card of the video, we got golden ticket Tyreek Hill. I'm going to say it straight up, not worth this price for sure. If we're going based on value, he's probably F tier. But I also want to go ahead and talk about this Tyreek Hill as well, the backyard baller one. So if we compare the two cards, right? This Tyreek Hill is better, but there's still a reason to run this backyard baller Tyreek Hill over him. So potentially if you have the backyard baller strategy card, right? You can get this Tyreek Hill up to 98 speed. He'll also be 97 excel, 98 pursuit, basically all getting +1s. We're going to show all ratings right here as well. 92 block shed is not going to play that much different from 89 block shed, especially given that he's still smaller, right? The catching is already amazing for a linebacker. He gets +1 change of direction. He gets +2 finesse moves. I mean, he gets 99 hit power, but if you play next gen, you already know people really don't fumble a lot. Impact blocking gets slightly better, but again, given the weight, it's not really too much of a deal. 98 man is going to play the same exact weight as 99. Again, play rec, 99 play rec is basically going to play the exact same way as 92. And the main point I'm trying to make is there really isn't that much of a difference with this card. Even zone, 99 zone is going to play the exact same way as 98, and 98 speed versus 99 speed. Okay, obviously, oh, you're going to want to take the 99 speed golden ticket Tyreek Hill, right? Well, the thing about this card, right, is he gets 1 AP lurker and 1 AP acrobat. This golden ticket Tyreek Hill gets nada, doesn't get that at all. I mean, if you only want to run lurker on him, sure, but like that acrobat for 1 AP is actually pretty valuable. And I still think there's a reason why you could say this Tyreek Hill is better than the golden ticket Tyreek Hill, and I wouldn't say you're wrong. I think I am gonna go ahead and put this golden ticket Tyreek Hill though in the S tier. I think they're right by each other though. It's really not too much of a difference. I feel like this was one of the ones that was a complete waste of a golden ticket. You know, I'm a Dolphins fan. I love it when my Dolphins get new cards, but especially on a theme team as well, there is no, if you run a theme team, there is absolutely no point to run golden ticket Tyreek Hill over this Tyreek Hill. And I know some people don't like Tyreek Hill, and I don't know why people don't. Like, I feel like he's one of the best linebackers in the game. He's someone that can actually play man coverage on everyone. He is a problem, and he's a problem as a blitzer too. Like, if you have a blitz that can come in free, or you want to play him in a contain, he is phenomenal. Like, I don't get why people don't like him. And yeah, that's been my updated best middle linebacker tier list in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you did say at the end though, you enjoyed this content, make sure to go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, feel free to join up on the community. We stream over a lot on Twitch and also have a very active Discord community, so make sure to join up on that. I do appreciate y'all clicking onto the video though. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Other than that though, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.